Investigators are looking into a recent double murder that made national headlines. They've now announced a new investigation into a 2015 death. They say information gathered during this investigation into the shooting deaths of a mother and son led them to reopen that unsolved case. News Nation's Riley Benson is live in Charleston. So Riley, what are investigators saying about their findings? This seems kind of complicated.
Well, Nicole, it really is complicated. They aren't saying what led them to reopen this investigation, but what we do know is that Stephen Smith, who died back in 2015, had some sort of connection to the Murdaugh family, most prominently Buster Murdaugh, the son and brother of Paul and Margaret Murdaugh, who were obviously murdered in a brutal shooting back on June 7th. But what we've been told is that he was found with a very large head injury. Now, it originally was ruled a gunshot wound by the Colleton County coroner. Now, that went to a pathologist at a local hospital here in Charleston who would end up ruling it a hit and run. But troopers say there was no evidence to support that this was a hit and run death of Stephen Smith. There was no vehicle parts laying on the road. There were no other injuries other than this very large head injury to Stephen Smith. Surrounding what actually led to the death of Stephen Smith, there's a lot of speculation in the community and law enforcement that this wasn't a hit-and-run death and that this was somehow connected to the Murdaugh family. Now, in paperwork and documents that News 2 that we have obtained here in Charleston, the Murdaugh family is listed several times, whether that be Buster Murdaugh or another family member, Randy Murdaugh. So a lot of questions as to the connection and maybe were the Murdaughs involved in this death that happened back in 2015. Now, like we mentioned, Buster Murdaugh and Stephen Smith, some sort of a connection. Friends, classmates, they knew each other somehow. That connection is still very questionable as well.
All right, Riley, just really quickly now, I know you're down there in Charleston. For people who are not in the South Carolina area, the Murdaughs here, this is a very prominent family there.
Yeah, this is a very prominent family here in South Carolina, and especially the lower part of the South Carolina state. Now, they served as the 14th Circuit Solicitor for nearly 100 years, starting back in 1920 until 2005. 3 different members from the Murdaugh family served in this position. They also have a very prominent law firm in Hampton County. They've basically been law enforcement in this portion of the state for almost 100 years. The law firm dating back to 1910. A lot of prominence, very old money. A lot of people, whether friends or maybe even possibly afraid to speak on the Murdaughs. We went into town and asked people questions about this family. Nobody really wanted to speak up whether they were friends or not with this family. Like I said, very powerful family here in this portion of the state.
All right, yeah, certainly many facets to this investigation. Riley Benson for us tonight in South Carolina. Charleston.